Okay, let's unpack this with a claim straight from Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman. He
Mm.
says, "We're blind to the obvious, and we are also blind to our blindness."
Wow. Yeah, that's quite a statement. Hits hard.
It really does. And it's why we're here, really.
Exactly. We're diving into the most uh, game-changing insights from thinking fast and slow. This is practical stuff, wisdom that could genuinely transform how you think.
And act, right?
And act, absolutely. Kahneman's work, I mean, it's backed by decades of research. Essential reading if you're serious about critical thinking.
Okay, so where do we start? The foundation seems to be this idea of two systems in our heads.
That's the core framework. System one. That's your gut. Fast, intuitive, automatic. It just happens.
Like that instant feeling you get.
Precisely. And then you've got system two. That's the slow, rational, analytical part. The one that requires actual mental effort.
The hard work part.
Definitely the hard work part. And the crucial thing for you listening is knowing that for big, complex decisions, you have to deliberately engage system two.
Why? To avoid mistakes.
To avoid those snap errors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those biases that system one serves up automatically without you even realizing it.
Okay, that makes sense. Identify the stakes, then decide if you need to slow down.
That's the actionable bit right there. It's about intentionality.
But here's where it gets really fascinating for me. How easily System 1 fools us into feeling confident about things that might be, well, wrong.
Oh, completely. It busts a huge myth about confidence. Kahneman puts it so well. He says, the confidence people have in their beliefs is not a measure of the quality of evidence,
Okay.
but of the coherence of the story the mind has managed to construct.
Wait, hang on. So my feeling of certainty, it's just based on how neat the story sounds, not whether it's actually true.
That's basically it. Our brains love cognitive ease. They prefer stories that flow smoothly, that feel familiar and coherent. It saves energy.
And this ties into that WIS-IOT thing.
Exactly. WIS-IOT, what you see is all there is. We grab the information right in front of us, build a coherent story, and often just stop. We don't usually look for the missing pieces if the story feels complete.
Wow. So we mistake coherence for truth all the time.
Constantly. Which really begs the question, how do you fight that? How do you introduce that friction to challenge the easy story?
Good question. And if you're looking for more tools and analysis on this kind of thinking, check out Mindful Moments. That's our YouTube channel. We offer AI, book analysis, summaries, critiques, all designed to spark reflection and, hopefully, more rational thought.
Definitely worth a look.
Welcome back. So let's make this concrete. How can you test this System 1 bias right now? Kahneman uses that classic problem.
The bat and ball problem, yes.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so a bat and ball costs $1.10 in total. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
And the immediate intuitive answer for many people is
10 cents, right? It just pops into your head. System 1 delivers it instantly.
But that's wrong.
It's wrong. If the ball was 10 cents, the bat would be $1.10, making the total $1.20. The correct answer is 5 cents.
Okay. The bat is $1.05. The ball is 5 cents. Total $1.10.
Exactly. It perfectly shows how System 1 jumps to a plausible but incorrect answer. You need System 2 to check the math.
And recognizing that tendency, that automatic bias, that helps in everyday life.
Immensely. It forces you to pause, to question that first instinct, especially when the stakes are higher than a simple riddle. Slow down. Analyze.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What hidden biases slipped into your last big decision? Trying that bat and ball puzzle is a good little wake-up call.
Definitely.
Now for our last key insight, and this one feels a bit controversial. Did you know repetition can actually make falsehoods seem true?
It sounds counterintuitive, maybe even a bit scary, but the research supports it. It links back to that cognitive ease idea.
How so?
Kahneman states, a reliable way to make people believe in falsehoods is frequent repetition, because familiarity is not easily distinguished from truth.
So just hearing something over and over makes it feel true, even if it isn't?
Pretty much. Familiarity breeds a sense of comfort, of ease, and our brains mistake that feeling for a signal of truthfulness.
That's quite a challenge. It means we need to actively question things we hear repeatedly, things that feel familiar and comfortable, both personally and, in society.
Absolutely. The takeaway is you can kind of inoculate yourself. Be aware of this effect. Demand evidence. Don't just rely on how familiar something sounds.
So questioning the familiar. Powerful stuff.
It really is. And if you want to keep exploring this amazing book, remember the path we offer. Start with these 5-minute essential insights. Then you can go deeper with the in-depth analysis. After that, there's the summary, and finally, the comprehensive critique.
A full journey through the ideas.
Exactly. And maybe the biggest takeaway from all this is realizing that often the barrier isn't ignorance, it's the illusion of knowing.
Discover genre-based book podcasts at Mindful Moments. Subscribe and nourish your mind on the go.